Thank you for joining us for our Cash or Trash episode. As always, we're going to say fair warning and disclosure that this may anger a lot of people out there, or maybe a few people, whether you're a factory, manufacturer, an owner of any of these products. We're going to give you fair warning. Your discretion is advised. There may be some trash talk about some of this stuff here, or good stuff. You never know. But please make sure that you're aware of that. Joining us on today's episode. Best thing I could say about these is, well, let's get into it. Alright, these are Camel Crown boots, a knockoff version of the UGGS boots, I guess you can call it, but it's also in the vegan community a very friendly vegan boot as well. I will break it down by just a handful of options, handful of things as far as what everything is about these. So materials on these, as you can tell, they are a vegan boot, like I mentioned. So materials are kind of a lower quality, obviously. Anything that does not have leather and it uses strictly synthetic materials, majority of the time is of low quality. These definitely are rating on a low scale. I'll even have to write this down in front of you guys, but on material quality, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd probably give these a 2, quite honestly. Quality build on these, we're in the same boat, a 2, unfortunately, because these soles down here are extremely hollowed out. You can see my finger pressing into the back of the heel. And with this particular boot here, we actually had to tear off the sole, add a layer of midsole to it, just because the person who owns these couldn't even wear these boots just because of how hollow it is. It just really hurt her foot badly. So quality build is not there on these. Things like this right here, if we pinch down, actually I think it was on this boot, that was easier to do. If you pinch down on that material right there, it's very, very thin. It's very thin and just poorly constructed, unfortunately. Like I said, it's going to anger some people. If you guys own these boots or if you're part of this company, it's going to make you very mad. Comfort on these. Comfort is going to be debatable on it, depending on, assuming on what model. I'm not going to say all across the board for every brand. This particular model here, I would probably, again, have to give it a 1 or a 2. We'll do that, 1 to 2. But if you get some of their other models as well, where they have a little bit of a heftier sole that I've seen, where it's a little more durable, we could probably be hitting closer to probably a 5 on some models, we'll put it that way. Support features, there is no support features at all. There's no arch support, no orthotics, no cushion or anything like that. So we're going to give it a 0 on that, obviously. Collectability. I don't know who's going to want to collect these. I don't think they're in a collectability category at all. Recraftability, none. Maintenance, we'll give them maybe a 4. Just make sure you upkeep with at least waterproofing. There's nothing you can do with the synthetic, unfortunately, as far as conditioning it or anything like that. So in the category of regular daily maintenance or weekly maintenance, monthly maintenance, whatever you want to call it, your basic brushing, your basic light cleaning, and some waterproofing on ones like these especially would be highly recommended if you're wanting to have them while. So I'll give it a 4. I'll be kind of fair on that at least. Showoffability. Well, they are a knockoff of UGGs, so certain times of the year some people are going to be like, oh, look at these, and they're vegan also too. So in the vegan community, you're gonna be stepping your game up with these for sure. So we'll be fair, we'll give it a 4, but it's definitely not somewhere in that 8, 9, or 10 range, unfortunately. Price point, they are on the lower scale, so we're gonna say low on that. So between low, medium, high, and luxury price point, these definitely hit that low price point for sure. Overall, my opinion on these guys, obviously this is a cash or trash type of situation where we're going to say these are a trash. unfortunately. Even though they're vegan, even though they're very cheap, they are trash. Not worth even that low price point on these at all, just because of the way they're constructed. As I've mentioned, this lady's already having a midsole added into it. She's paying more than what these boots are even worth to have that midsole added into it. Now, granted, she did tell me that she spent more than she did on UGGs for these, so I'm wondering if she maybe got ripped off, unfortunately, but I did look into their price points as far as the overall brand. These Camel Crowns, they're very low in price. I mean, I think their most expensive pair that I was able to come across is like the 150, 160 mark, but most everything else is under the $100 mark, even like the $40, $50 range. So for the price point, even, I personally would not recommend it. If you are part of the vegan community, if you are a vegan, if you're all about no animal products, anything like that, they're going to be, I guess, great for you, but don't expect much out of them. Durability wise, there's not going to be any durability, because this rubber sole here is PVC type material, as well as from what I can tell with a lot of their other products. So it's going to disintegrate, it's going to fall apart, it's going to wear down badly. Comfort, there's no comfort in it, unfortunately. There's just nothing there. So it's up to you to decide, but for me, from a cobbler standpoint, from a professional, they're trash. Sorry, we're going to say trash. Otherwise, if you want to see all that, all the ratings down below, I'll leave them in the description for you. Sorry again, as always, if we upset you, if you own a pair, if you work for the company, this is something that we do have to do. We have to disclose it for the general public. If you want a pair, I'm going to leave that up to you. If you're all about the whole vegan movement, that's great. These will be perfect for you. However, don't expect all that much. Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell icon, because we will post videos pretty much at random during the weekday about different boots, shoes, and products that we have come through here to give them a cash or trash rating, basically. So we'll see you next time.